Hey Flosstube, welcome back to Basic Stitches. I'm Jordan and I'm on Instagram at JordanXStitch.
I'm Jami and I'm on Instagram as JamiXStitch.
I'm Grandma and I'm on Grandma X Stitch.
I'm Janalyn and I'm on Instagram as WeezaXStitch.
We're all finally together again. It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Probably since Janalyn's house. Is that the last time we was all together?
Lots.
We had just a couple questions this week. Mia B asked when I would be working on Alice again, either the Donna Stitch or the Brooks Books ones. Both of them I've really wanted to, and I just kind of forget, but also they're both really big, and most of my stitching time right now is while I'm at work, and it's hard to take big projects to work. So eventually. And then Donna asked what the name of our stitch along is. We have, right now we just started Firework Lane, and it's a pattern I designed. And the hashtag for it to share it is just hashtag Firework Lane. And then Tina commented that she lived in Utah as well, and that she was in the Cache Valley area.
Which is where we are right now.
Yeah. So that was fun to find another stitcher close by.
Yeah. We have the Waxing Moon stitch along.
The basic house
Yeah, we
trail
have
style.
multiple stitch alongs that are still ongoing because I at least haven't finished yet. Our first one was basic Up and Away, and it's the pattern Up, Up and Away by Country Cottage Needleworks.
Yep.
And basic Autumn, and that one is Autumn by the Cricket Collection. And then the House Trios, any of them by Waxing Moon Designs, and that's basic
House
Trio Sal.
And then obviously the Firework Lane.
Yeah.
And there is even a wordplay Sal.
Oh yeah, that one doesn't start with basic. That one we started
just
with
wordplay Sal.
Shauna from Adelaide Cottage and Jeannie Swartz.
And I don't think that I've seen. I don't think they've completed as much as we have.
Yeah, it's hard to keep to a series that rigorously, but
yeah,
they're all still ongoing. You can join whenever. We follow the hashtags, so anytime you post, we see them.
If you stitch, if you. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Whips. Do you want whips first? I only have one whip.
I have two.
I have two.
I have two.
Slacker?
What's up with that?
Yeah.
I've since last week I've only been working on one.
So Mania's over.
Yep.
It's June.
Today's June 1st.
Mania's over. So how did everybody do in Mania?
You know,
I started actually a lot.
so did I. I haven't finished anything.
I finished 3 in 1 week. I was really proud of myself. Mom would have a finish if she would spend half an hour on it.
I've started, in the month of May, I started 6 projects.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And I have a good little chunk on each of them. I'm trying to think. So I started, do we want to say,
Go ahead.
because I don't have them here to show.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I started Liberty 1776 by Little House, or is it Country Cottage? It's Little
One
House.
of the two.
I started this summer Waxing Moon Design Basic House Trail Sal. I started this summer house. I started Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate, and I started the Liberty. I have that one. It's in the bag. The Liberty. It's the piece that goes with Chockful from the retreat. I have my green now, so I got to get that done. And then I have Stars and Stripes Forever, the row by Bent Creek, and Firework Lane.
Is that 7?
Is it 7?
I think I counted 7.
Okay,
I think
that's all my starts that I can think of that I started. And that was since the retreat now. That's been a full month. So
I can only think of, I think, 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah, because I didn't count this in the 6.
But I don't know, there might be more. Because I started the Stars and Stripes row by Bent Creek. We started that together at the retreat. I started and finished the Liberty chock full, and I started the last Halloween house that I have from Waxing Moon Designs. Oh, and then I started a Lizzie Kate one, the summer house.
Oh, yep.
So 4 possibly.
You showed that in the last video. It was the pink that was so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You started.
I've started 2. My goal was to start 5 for May, and then I didn't get everything kitted up. My credit card got hacked, or I thought it got hacked. Anyway, that's a whole different story.
Different story.
Check on your purchases before you cancel your cards. And so I was without a debit card for a while. Put a wrench in my plans. And so I started 2, but then, yeah, the end of school happened, and
But now you're out for summer.
I am out for summer and been stitching so far.
I said I wasn't going to do it because I already had about 5 or 6 things that
You
I
started
had
one?
started. Yeah, I did start one. I started.
But for you to have 5 or 6 things is a lot.
Oh yeah, kind of drove me crazy.
Sorry.
You should come
So I
see
started
my box of wax.
Firework Lane.
Lane, and then I've been working on Shades of Green, which I turned it to blues. But
So 2.
Did you start that one in May, or did you start that in April?
no, I started in April.
Okay.
But I just said I'm not gonna give it up, and
It's a big one.
yeah.
Hey, ready to show
So
whips?
actually show, yeah.
Okay, I will start with mine because neither of mine are related to yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this one off though because I
You
made a
can
lot
just
of progress.
undo the one side.
No, I can't. Not take it all the way off.
Well, anyway.
Anyway, maybe someone else.
So we'll start with you, but we'll wait for you.
Do.
I should have done it earlier because I thought about it but didn't. So I made a bunch of progress on. This is the Stars and Stripes Forever row, or maybe it's not row, by Bent Creek. And last time I had the S, T, and part of the A.
You've made a lot of progress then.
Yeah, that was what I worked on most of the time. It's weird from being rolled up.
Yeah.
Where's the chair? It's fine.
That would have been funny.
I'm an adult. I can sit down and be fine. And then I started this. I didn't bring either of my pattern papers with me. And that's really washed out. This is the Halloween house from Halloween House Trio by Waxing Moon Designs, and is part of the hashtag Basic House Trio Sal.
Cute. I like the Halloween houses.
I like them all,
Yeah, I do too.
but I like the Halloween houses.
I know.
I have 1.5 of those done.
What's your black?
That's all.
Oh, okay. So I'll do mine. Like, look. It's January for
Do you need something behind
seasons of year in celebration. Year of celebration. My January. I got so behind I decided to go and start at the beginning of the year so that
Work your way through.
work my way through, and then by January I'll have a few to put up. It's my home. And then I started this, and I've just stitched on 2 days in the car.
That's pretty good.
And this is Firework Lane.
Yep.
And the colors are better than it shows up because we have the window and it's washing everything out.
You can tint the blinds if it would help.
We're at my mom's house.
And hand them to Jorden, and she'll show them up at the camera
Okay.
for you.
Which one first?
That one.
Holy cow.
Right? Look how much she's got done. So this is Northern Expression.
Northern Expressions, Shades of Green. But
And she's
my
doing
house
it in
is-
blue.
My house isn't green, so I did blues.
It looks really good, Grandma.
Thank you.
And there's 3 different blues and using the DMC.
Yep. And then that's where I am on.
And these are the easy stitch frames from Embroidery Central.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
It's what, 24 inches?
Yeah.
And then this is Grandma's progress on Firework Lane. And you two are doing it on Touch of Grey, Ada?
Yeah.
14 count.
I show mine sent you there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I've worked on this week. Oh, that really is washed out.
Yeah, this is light gray Jobelin.
Right. 28 count. So, but yeah, we've all basically got the blue done, or most of the blue.
Yeah.
And for me,
And
when
then
I was
started on
stitching
white.
it, that was the hardest one, was the blue house. Like, I just,
Oh, I
it took
thought
me
it went
forever.
quickly.
I thought it did too. I mean, I did this one side on the way down on vacation, and then this other side was on the way back.
I love the way it turned out. That part just took me so long to stitch. Maybe it was because it was linen or something. I don't know.
You were just getting used to stitching on the linen.
But once I finished that house, the rest of it flew real fast for me.
That was noisy. Sorry.
Okay. Haul.
Paul.
Mine's dirty because the frame. Since Mom stole mine, I finally got some black
I didn't steal
Jobelin.
yours. I
You
just got
bought
there
the
before,
store out.
I got there before you did.
So it's just a big piece of black Jobelin. And I already know what I have it all here with me to kit it up and get it
My haul.
started.
Yeah.
So I can't remember which one of these.
Well, tell them, where did you get it? What did you?
So I got these at Shepherd's Bush.
Oh, okay.
So these
You
are
got a lot of haul.
the Spring House Trio and the Summer House Trio.
I'm trying to collect them all on the house trails, but
Because it's a collection.
yeah. And then I recently, so we went on vacation to Vegas, and so I was able to go to Stitcher's Paradise, and I got all of these. They found my, I love that.
It's cute.
Boys are back in town, and then
Girls Night Out.
Girls Night Out. I think I want it to say Ghouls Night Out though.
And then this is the Heart and Hand Square Dance.
They're cute.
And they have the buttons for it.
And then this is kind of a unicorn pattern that I was looking for, that Michelle, she was nice, and I met her at Stitcher's Paradise, and she found this for me.
Merry Christmas Silhouette. Stony Creek.
So it was fun to go to somebody else's L&S and look around and see all their
Okay, I don't have any
models and different things.
stuff like that, so you have some?
Oh, I just had ordered some fabrics and flosses. Jordan will show you. There's 3 flosses and 3 fabrics.
There's the flosses. Old Blue Jeans is the blue. Steamed Broccoli is the green because Mom
I found
desperately
mine.
needed hers. And Licorice Red is the red.
But the reason I bought those was that, what's it called? The one in the magazines, the Priscilla and Kathy,
Oh, yes.
the flag.
Seasons and Chalk Art.
Yeah, so I thought that the old blue jeans would be really pretty for the flag with the licorice red, and then I thought to do the steamed broccoli for the leaves and stuff that's on it, the flowers, because then it matches with the chock full colors that I did. So I was just kind of coordinating.
So I'm going to hold up a white paper with this to see if we can get the color to show up right.
That's a little better.
This is
Light gray.
light gray. This is the same one that she's doing Firework Lane on. It's very similar, I feel like, to French lace.
Yes, that's why I like it. And I will continue to use the Ada, the 16 count French lace, and the chalkboard Ada. I have a ton.
I know we both stocked up on a lot of those.
But because those are my favorites, I put everything on. But
This is
I
more
like
black
having these
Jobelin
too.
because she needs more after she bought Shepherd's Bush out. I'm just going to be a crap about that for forever. And then this one is Sandcastle.
And I got it just a little piece just to see what the coloring was. And I actually, what's the bunny with from, is it Brenda Gervais?
That one is showing up pretty well. It's not quite as
The
pinky.
pink bunny I thought would be cute on that. If that's even the right size piece of fabric, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I just wanted to see what the
But
color
it's
was.
pretty.
So, Sandcastle.
Okay. Do you want to do finishes and then we can do these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I finished my April finally from year-end celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Which is hands-on design.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute. You did good.
We've got
And
grandmas.
then now Grandma DeAnn, she has a bunch that she's just had framed. So we're gonna show all those. So do you want to tell them what this is, Mom?
That is
Ink circle.
ink circle tapestry.
And it's beautiful. She did it in the DMC, and there was only 2 colors she changed. Which one is the light yellow, and the other one is the burgundy up in right here.
And it's done in, what is that, a cherry wood
Yes.
frame? Which matches the burgundy really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, that's why I chose
It's
that.
really pretty. And then these are from Cricket Collection. Do you want to tell them about this?
I am gonna, while we're showing the stuff in the glass.
Oh,
That's
that
better.
helped. Yeah, that helped. So it's what
that's
Cricket Collection
This is spring.
spring. Yeah.
And she's had this up on her wall, and we're gonna take it down today, and she can put up the next one.
This one's summer. This is also the Cricket Collection. And we did this one on Provence Lavender.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really pretty purple that goes really well with the summer colors.
And the spring was on just antique white or ivory.
And then this is basic autumn.
Yep, this is our
This is
basic
our
autumn.
stitch
She's the
along.
only one that's finished it.
What's wrong with you?
And we did this one on Fiddler Zeta.
Yeah.
And
And
I
we've,
just have winter left.
yeah, we
And we're gonna start that as a stitch along eventually, maybe.
Sure.
Okay. While I was, or I posted a picture of my whip, and pretty much everyone didn't care about the whip. They just cared about this because they saw it on Instagram. We made a bunch of needle minders. We actually made them a while ago, and we've been sending them out with thank you cards and with giveaways. So these are the ones we have, if it'll focus. This one says basic stitches and has, what are they called? Bitmojis?
Bitmojis.
Of me and Mom. This one says honorary member of the basic bunch and has a bunch of
The robes.
robes because of who we are.
It's funny.
The next one says, we'll hold this frog here so he doesn't bother you, and has another Bitmoji of me and Mom. And then this one just says thanks with the Bitmojis. And we are going to do, let me get in the camera. We're going to do these as a giveaway this week. So we're going to do 5 winners that'll each get a set of all 4.
So what's the question?
I'm not asking. I came up with last week's.
Did you?
Yeah. While we do that, we'll talk about who won last week.
One last, and I didn't bring it with me, but it was a pattern that Jen Stitching It had sent with an order I did, and it was in purples, but I had picked out a skein of the Victoria Moto Sampler Shop threads in, it's a blue, I can't remember the name of the color, but I thought it was a really pretty color that I'd put in with it, so, because it was a monochromatic one, so they could stitch it all just in one color. Not that they have to use the blue, you can use whatever you want, but you get it. So that's what we'll be sending out.
And that winner was Lara Courtney.
Yeah.
So we'll put our email in the description. It's basicxstitches@gmail.com, and send us your info and we'll get it mailed out.
Yep. So 5 winners, and they should comment. How about if they just tell us something about you, but if you're interested in winning the needle minders, just put needle minder in the comment.
So just tell us something we don't know about you. Some random factoid, something cool about you, some brag moment, whatever.
Right.
And then if you're interested in getting a set of the needle minders, just also include the words needle minder in the comment.
And you'll be entered to win. And there'll be 5 giveaways of the set.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that everything?
Michelle, Main Moose mom, she is way far ahead of all of us. She's done the blue house and on to the red house.
I love her stitching setup.
Yeah, she has that. Her husband is offering the
PDF
file.
instructions.
Yeah,
I
think it's like
$5.
Yeah,
it's a tabletop like PVC Q-snap holder.
Yeah,
and it's really awesome.
So I thought that was cool. And I was trying to think. There's been about 15 different names, but you know how I am that if I get in front of the
Connie
G, she's done
doing
a ton.
so well.
And I think she started on the red house, the red firework, working her way over.
I've been sharing a lot of them on Instagram to my Instagram stories, just so that more people can see. But Instagram only lets me share the ones that are from public profiles. So like I'm following everyone and I see theirs and everything, which I love and I always like, and I try to comment, but sometimes that takes longer. But know that I'm thinking nice things about them. But if I haven't shared yours to my Instagram stories, I don't want anyone to feel like bad that I'm like
not sharing it. Yeah.
Doing it for only like my favorites or anything. It's not that. It's just that Instagram won't let me because they're private profiles.
And then I just, there's people that are still getting their supplies and just going to be starting. One of them, I saw this one earlier, it was Jody. It's JJCTS. Yeah, Connie started on the Red House. I don't know, there's a ton. I've been following them. Michelle.
I go on and check the hashtag at least 2 or 3 times a day.
See all the progress. It's fun. I like it. So, anyway. Keep stitching, we'll keep stitching, and we'll keep posting our progress on Firework Lane. Firecracker Lane.
Firecracker, yeah. I kept calling it Firecracker Lane.
And then soonish when this is done, not that there's an end date, there will be more to do. I'm going to tease with just that.
Just more to do, that's all.
Another pattern?
I don't know, just more to do.
Okay.
It's a tease.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay.
My Etsy shop, which is where you can get Firework Lane if you want to join in, which you can join whenever. I'm going to follow the hashtag for forever, as long as Instagram lets me. So it's littlestitchgirl.etsy.com. And then my Instagram is JordanXStitch.
And she'll put a link to the Etsy shop down below.
And there's a direct link to the pattern, because I just copy most of the description over every week so that I get all the info. And it's been in there since January. So there's a direct link to the listing.
Yeah. I'm good.
Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram. Oh, did you do that already?
I did, yeah, and then you started talking
over it. And my Instagram is Jami X Stitch.
My Instagram is Grandma X Stitch.
And I'm Weeza X Stitch.
And thanks for joining us again. We've had a fun day.
Yeah. We'll be back next week. Nope. The next week. It'll probably be 2 weeks.
Probably 2 weeks. She's going to be
very busy
the next weekend. So
my sister-in-law is moving away for a year and a half. So we're doing stuff together. But see you in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye.